Firstly, we tackle the issue of overusing castor oil on the skin. Castor oil, a natural product lauded for its myriad of health and beauty benefits, is a highly viscous substance. This essentially means it's quite thick, and while this thickness is part of what makes it so nourishing, it can also be a double-edged sword. You see, when applied excessively, this oil has a tendency to clog pores. It's akin to pouring thick syrup down a narrow drain. Eventually it's going to get backed up. And when this happens on your skin, it can lead to unsightly and often painful breakouts. No one wants that, do they? Moreover, it's not just those with oily or acne-prone skin who should be cautious. Even if your skin is usually as calm as a serene lake, overusing castor oil can still cause irritation. This is because the oil forms a barrier on your skin that can trap dirt and bacteria, leading to inflammation and redness. So, how do you avoid this pitfall? The key lies in moderation. As with many things in life, balance is crucial. Use just enough castor oil to lightly coat the area of skin you're treating, no more, no less. And remember to give your skin a break in between uses to let it breathe. Remember, with castor oil, less is often more. Secondly, never overlook the possibility of allergic reactions. While castor oil is a natural product, it doesn't mean that it's universally safe for everyone. Some individuals might be exceptionally sensitive to it, resulting in an allergic reaction. This reaction can manifest in various ways, from a mild rash to severe itching and inflammation. To avoid such discomfort, it's vital to perform what's known as a patch test before you begin using castor oil extensively. But what does a patch test entail? It's rather simple, really. You apply a small amount of the oil to a discrete patch of skin. The inside of your wrist or elbow are common choices. Then you wait. Over the course of 24 hours, you monitor the tested area for any signs of a reaction. This might include redness, itching, swelling, or discomfort. If you notice any of these signs, it's an indication that your body isn't quite fond of castor oil, and you should avoid using it further. However, if after 24 hours you see no reaction, it's generally safe to proceed with using castor oil. But remember, even if the patch test is successful, it's essential to start slow and monitor your body's response as you increase usage. To ensure a safe experience, always perform a patch test before using castor oil extensively. It's a small step that can save you a lot of discomfort down the line. Thirdly, avoid applying castor oil on broken or irritated skin. This is a crucial rule to follow when using this potent oil. Castor oil, while beneficial in many ways, can also act as an irritant when applied to compromised skin. Imagine applying a thick, viscous substance to an open wound or an inflamed patch of skin. It's likely to cause discomfort, right? Well, that's exactly what happens with castor oil. Its heavy texture can not only cause irritation, but it can also exacerbate existing conditions. This is because the oil may trap bacteria and other impurities against the skin, leading to potential infections. If your skin is broken or irritated, the last thing you want to do is expose it to further potential harm. Remember, castor oil is not a cure-all. It's a tool to enhance the condition of your skin, not to treat wounds or severe irritations. Castor oil is best used on healthy, intact skin. Our fourth pitfall involves the proper dilution of castor oil. Castor oil is a powerhouse of benefits, but its thickness and potency can be a double-edged sword. Its viscous nature makes it challenging to apply evenly and smoothly, potentially leading to an overconcentration in some areas and a lack of coverage in others. This uneven application can heighten the risk of adverse reactions, especially for those with sensitive skin. To navigate this pitfall, consider diluting castor oil with a carrier oil. Carrier oils such as coconut or almond oil not only make the application process easier and smoother, but they also help in moderating the intensity of castor oil, reducing the risk of skin irritation. The general rule of thumb is to use 1 part castor oil to 1 part carrier oil, but feel free to adjust the ratio to best suit your skin's needs. Correct dilution is key for a pleasant and beneficial castor oil experience. Fifth, we discuss the careful application of castor oil to eyelashes and eyebrows. Castor oil, renowned for its hair growth benefits, is often used to enhance the thickness and length of these delicate hairs. However, care must be taken to avoid certain pitfalls. Applying castor oil to your lashes or brows is not as simple as slathering it on. The area around the eyes is sensitive, and the oil can cause irritation if it seeps into your eyes. It's essential to take precautions to avoid this discomfort. So how should you go about it? Precision is the key. For a neat and safe application, consider using a clean mascara wand or a cotton swab. Dip it lightly into the oil, but ensure you don't soak it. Gently brush the oil onto your eyelashes or eyebrows, taking care not to let the oil touch your eyes. And remember, less is more. You do not need a large amount of oil to reap its benefits. A thin layer will do the trick. This way, you can avoid oversaturation, which may lead to the oil dripping into your eyes. In the end, it's all about being careful and precise. Castor oil can indeed work wonders for your eyelashes and eyebrows, but only when used correctly. Remember, precision is crucial when applying castor oil to the eyelashes or eyebrows. Our sixth pitfall addresses the use of castor oil during pregnancy. Now, castor oil is a potent substance and its internal use can induce labor. This makes it highly risky for pregnant women. It's not something to be used lightly or without medical advice. In fact, any use of castor oil during pregnancy, even topical, should be approached with caution. Remember, substances applied to the skin can be absorbed into the bloodstream, potentially affecting the unborn child. It's important to note that not all natural remedies are safe for everyone. Just because a product is natural doesn't mean it's without potential risks or side effects. When it comes to pregnancy, it's crucial to prioritize the safety of both mother and baby. As a rule of thumb, pregnant women should always consult a healthcare provider before using castor oil or any other potent natural remedies. Pregnant women should always consult a healthcare provider before using castor oil. Seventh, never ignore the expiry dates of your castor oil. Just like any other oil, castor oil can go rancid over time. When it does, it's not just a matter of it losing its effectiveness, but it can potentially cause skin irritation or even infections. The smell, texture and color can all change when the oil goes bad, indicating that it's no longer safe to use. But you don't have to wait for these signs. To avoid any nasty surprises, always check the expiration date before you use it. But it's not just about checking the expiration date. Storage plays a key role too. Light, heat, and exposure to air can all speed up the oil's degradation process. So, to extend the shelf life of your castor oil, always store it in a cool, dark place and make sure the cap is tightly sealed. Remember, it's not worth risking your skin's health for an expired product. Always check the expiration date and store your castor oil properly. Our eighth pitfall involves the correct cleaning of hair after using castor oil. When it comes to the use of castor oil in your hair, the aftermath can be a bit tricky. Due to its high viscosity, castor oil can be quite challenging to wash out. If not thoroughly cleaned, it can leave your hair looking and feeling greasy, heavy, and not at all like the lustrous locks you were aiming for. So what's the solution? Well, it's all about choosing the right shampoo and perhaps altering your washing routine a bit. A clarifying shampoo is often your best bet. These types of shampoos are specifically designed to remove buildup from your hair, including thick oils like castor oil. They can penetrate deeper into the hair shaft and cleanse more effectively than regular shampoos. However, sometimes even a clarifying shampoo might not be enough. If you find that your hair still feels coated or heavy after one wash, don't be afraid to lather, rinse and repeat. A second round of shampooing can often do the trick, ensuring that all the oil is completely removed. In essence, it's not just about using castor oil, but about using it correctly. And that includes the cleanup operation afterwards. Ensure your hair is thoroughly cleaned after using castor oil to avoid a greasy, weighed-down look. Remember, the goal is healthy, shiny hair, and that can only be achieved with proper care and attention to detail. Finally, the ninth pitfall is expecting instant results from castor oil. Castor oil is no magic potion, and it certainly doesn't work overnight. Just like any other natural remedy, it takes time to show its effects. Whether you're using it for hair growth or skin improvements, you need to have patience. Hair growth, for instance, doesn't happen overnight. It's a gradual process that can take weeks, even months, depending on your natural growth cycle. Similarly, skin improvements such as reduced acne or softer skin also require consistent use over a period of time. Expecting instant results can lead to misuse. If you don't see immediate results, you might be tempted to apply more oil or use it more frequently, which can cause side effects like skin irritation or greasy hair. Instead, focus on consistent and proper use. This means applying the right amount, using the right method, and most importantly, giving it time to work. And remember, everyone's body reacts differently. What works for one person might not work for another. So, don't get disheartened if you don't see results as quickly as you'd like. Patience is key when using castor oil. Remember, good things take time. To conclude, we've explored 9 common pitfalls when using castor oil. Overuse can clog pores and lead to breakouts and irritation, particularly for those with oily or acne-prone skin. Always remember to perform a patch test to avoid allergic reactions and never apply the oil on broken or irritated skin. Diluting castor oil with a carrier oil can make it easier to apply and reduce the risk of adverse reactions. When applying to eyelashes or eyebrows, use a clean mascara wand or a cotton swab for precise application. Pregnant women should avoid internal use and approach topical use with caution. Never ignore expiry dates, as expired oil can cause skin irritation or infections. Thoroughly clean your hair after use to prevent it from becoming greasy and weighed down. Lastly, remember that improvements in hair growth and skin take time. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the world of castor oil. Remember these pitfalls and enjoy the many benefits of this natural remedy safely and effectively.